everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new, my name's Juliana. Welcome. Today I'm going to be filming a video inspired by the Selena Gomez makeup look that she just wore to the Met. It was beautiful. I mean, she can do no wrong in general, but it was a gorgeous glitter lid. As you can see, I have it here now. It was super easy to recreate, and I'm going to take you step by step on how I did that. If you guys are new, like I said, my name's Juliana. I go by Jules Marie here on YouTube. I make videos every single week on all things beauty. So hair, makeup, all that good stuff. If you would, please subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you are excited to see how I achieved this look. And without further ado, let's get right on into it. Alrighty, so you guys, I already started off this look by priming with the Too Faced 24-Hour Shadow Insurance. And then I'm going to be using the Tartlette in Bloom palette just to give my eye look a little bit more dimension before I go in with the glitter. So I already went in with Charmer and Flower Child kind of mixed together just to give it like a mute kind of base. And then now I'm going to go in with the shade Jet Setter in Smarty Pants. More of like kind of those deeper browns. And I'm going to apply these just in the crease. Okay, now that gives the eye a little bit more dimension, I am going off this picture of Selena. I will insert it here and just kind of taking a look. It looks like she has kind of like a darker brown in the crease just to give a little bit more shape. So I am going to go in with the shade Activist. It's like a deep brown. And I'm going to be using my Amazon brush today. It just says BS Mall on it. It's just like a fluffy crease brush, so anything that you have that's similar will work just as good. So I'm going to go in with Activist, just very lightly tap off the excess, and I'm just creating some shape in the crease. Alrighty, now that I have more definition for my eye look, I'm going to go in with the Stila. It's their Smoky Storm. These are like their like metallic, magnificent metal glitter and glow liquid eyeshadows. These make this look so easy. They've got a nice doe foot applicator. So what I'm going to do is just apply straight on over to the lid up to where that crease meets, because that's what I've seen in the pictures, and really her entire eye is just all glitter. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this, and then I keep my eyelids closed so that way it can dry really nicely down to a nice shimmery, beautiful glitter color. Alrighty, now that this has dried down, I went ahead and when I was applying the glitter, I was kind of carving it out because in the pictures it's really a nice winged out look. So I literally, like as you can see, just used that doe foot flat applicator to really carve out the shape that I wanted. Super simple, super easy, and she really focused on the glitter. She didn't have like excessive lashes. She did, however, though, it looks like she had like a little like charcoal eyeliner. So I'm going to be taking the shade Smoke from the 24/7 Urban Decay Glide On Eye Pencil, and I'm going to apply just a little line just to give a little definition. Alrighty, now I'm going to move on to the face. So her face makeup was super beautiful. It had like a nice satin finish to it, and it was just like really glowy. There wasn't like glitter or a ton of shimmer. It was just like nice and bronzed and just looked like a really like shimmery glow from within. So I'm going to go in with my Smashbox Photo Finish Radiant Primer, and I'm just going to apply this all over my skin to kind of prep my skin and give me that glowy look. Alrighty, now that that's all blended in, I'm going to be going in with, shocker, the Wet n Wild Photo Finish Foundation. It is my all-time favorite. I use the shade Golden Beige, and it fits me perfectly. And in her look, she, like I said, had that really nice satin, like semi-matte finish, and that's the finish I get from this foundation as well. And then I'm going to be using another one of the Amazon foundation brushes that I got. This one's the Face Flat Angled brush, so any angled kabuki brush will work great for you. Alrighty, now that that's all blended out, I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Porcelain. And I'm going to apply this underneath the eyes in a V-word motion on the chin, on the tip of my nose, and then a little bit on the forehead where you would normally highlight and conceal. Alrighty, now that that concealer is blended in, I'm going in with the Urban Decay, the Velvatizer, which is just like a super nice translucent powder, just to give me that really nice matte poreless look. And I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. It's kind of off, but it looks like it's like a blush brush, but it is seriously one of my favorites because it's pointed, so it gets right on under the eyes. So I'm just going to apply this translucent powder underneath the eyes and just all the places that I just concealed. Alrighty, now I'm going to move on to my bronzer. I'm going to use the Anastasia bronzer in the shade Saddle. It's just a beautiful warm tone and it just makes you look like you are sun-kissed. So I'm going to take my it's like the angled fluffy brush. I don't know the name of it because it doesn't have it on here, but I'm pretty sure it was meant to be a blush brush, but it's perfect for my bronzing and contouring since it has that angle to it. So since she did really a warmth, it didn't have like a legit straight contour, it was just really warmed and bronzy and beautiful. So I'm just going to go in and blend it out on the high points of my skin and just give me more of a all over glow than a contour. Alrighty, now that I've really just bronzed up the skin, she didn't use like a super intense blush of any kind. It looked like in the picture she just used something that was just really nice, had a little like slight peach to it. So I'm going to go in with the Becca with Chrissy Teigen palette, and I'm going to take my Bare Essentials angled face brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade here, and that one is, I think it's actually the highlighter in Rose Gold. Yeah, it's the highlighter in Rose Gold. So I'm just going to apply this to the cheeks just to give like a natural flush and a little bit of glow. Alrighty, and now I'm going to go to my brows and just take a little spoolie and brush them out. And then I'm going to use my Brow Wiz. I'm not going to do my brows just like hers. Hers were a little bit like nice and full and messy. I'm just going to fill them in how I normally fill them in real quick so they give a little bit more shape. Okay, and now I'm going to take the Anastasia Tinted Brow Gel in the shade Espresso to set those. Alrighty, and now I'm going to come back to the eye. So underneath the eye, she did like that same type of color she put in her crease underneath the eye just to give it a little bit more of that blown out look. So I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics, it's the dual-ended brush where it has the all-over shadow and the smudger. I'm going to take the smudger side, and I'm also going to take that color that I used in the crease in the shade Activist and put this along the lower lash line. And when I'm doing this, I'm going to connect right in that corner on upwards, just so it really blends right on in. And then I'm going to take that same shadow brush that I used for the crease just to kind of fluff it out, because hers was really more of a blown out look. Alrighty. And it looks like with hers, she brought it right on into the inner corner, so I'm just going to kind of fluff some right on in there. And then it looks like she did have a little bit of shimmer towards the inner corner and then also on the inner part of the lid. So I'm going to take this brush, it's one of the Amazon brushes, it's the other end of the spoolie, so it's got like a fine tip to it. I'm going to go right on this product here, the shimmer from Stila, and I'm going to apply this right on the inner corner and then like underneath the bottom waterline. I want a little glitter crazy on this side. Are we shocked? Here, let me. Alrighty, you guys, so I'm sorry, my camera decided to stop filming out of nowhere. So I went ahead and I applied mascara on my eyelashes, and then I also went in and I applied the Champagne Pop from Becca highlight. I went ahead and I did it right on my cheekbones, on my nose, and then I did it on the high points of my eyebrows. For some reason I'm not thinking straight today. A little bit on my chin too, because she was just really glowy all over, so I just like doused myself in it. And then I'm going to go in with the lip liner that I'm going to be using today. It is from NYX. It's in the shade Natural. She did a really muty pink nude lip, so I'm going to go ahead and outline my lip first. Alrighty, so I just did that to give it a little bit more shape. Then I'm going to go in with Driftwood from MAC. It's one of their lip intensities, and I'm going to apply this to pretty much the center of the lip and then blend it on out with my finger. Alrighty, so I'm going to go back in with the highlight and really apply that to the top of my lip and in the middle, just to give it that really nice glow that I'm seeing from her in that picture. This hair is just a hot mess. We'll fix it later. But this is pretty much the final look. I'm going to go ahead and spray myself with some MAC Fix Plus just to kind of top it all off and give me that really nice dewy look. Oh, and for my mascara, I'm sorry I didn't show you guys. So I used the L'Oreal Primer per usual. I'm obsessed with this stuff. You have to pick it up. It really makes a huge difference. And then I used the Man Eater by Tarte. And I just applied a really soft coat because her eyelashes weren't super big or full. They just added a little dimension and a wispiness to the corners. So that is the entire look, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. I was super inspired when I saw her wearing this look. I mean, Selena always looks absolutely beautiful, but especially this time I loved the glitter. So I hope you guys appreciate this look. I hope you guys are able to recreate it now that I showed you a couple steps that made it a lot easier for me. So thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below before you leave so you don't miss any of my videos. Bye, you guys. I'll see you in my next one.